Hey, it's Button Peeps, TuffOcean77 here today for what is probably my, I'll call it my first installment in the series that I'm doing. But, if you want to count the video of me talking about why Poppy is my favorite fictional character, then I guess you could call it a second part. But anyway, I am here today to talk about why Isla, whatever you want to call her. I personally call her Isla, because while I know her name is Isla doesn't really sound like a real name to me, even though Isla doesn't either. Isla sounds closer in my opinion, but I'll do my best to call her Isla because that's her actual name of the story. But basically, this video is going to be about the reason why Isla did not work in My Mermaid Girlfriend. Now, as you guys know, I've been a fan of Genius games for a while. They've helped me through a lot as a coping mechanism for my loneliness. And there have been a lot of characters that I've liked. But at the same time, there's been some that I've disliked as well. And Isla just so happens to be my least liked character that is not Alice. And I will get to Alice eventually. But the reason why Isla didn't work, I will state this right now. It's because all her development, all the times she warms up to the MC, was in premium choices or the final chapter where you choose her ending. And I think that is the major downfall with this character, that everything is locked behind premium choices. Now, I know some people may say, but Genius games do that all the time. No, they really don't. If you actually play through their stories the whole way through instead of just complaining about the rubies and tickets, then you will understand that there is much more going on, that the characters are actually developing. Most of the time, a premium choice is just getting closer to a character. It doesn't mean that the tsundere is not going to warm up to you without the premium choice. It doesn't mean the childhood friend is going to just stop talking and drift away. No. It doesn't mean that the things won't happen naturally. It doesn't mean that progress with the characters in their development will not naturally happen throughout the story. It's a way to get you closer to the girl of your choice most of the time. Now, there are times when the premium choice is not related to that. Like, I forgot most cases, but I know that there are some cases out there where that is, well, the case. And why is this so bad? Why is this such a detriment? Well, to the untrained eye, to people who don't know that ruby grinding exists and don't have the money to pay for rubies, well, yeah, this is not such a good thing. Because if all of a character that makes them bearable is locked behind paywalls... Okay, sorry about that, guys. Had to take my medicine, but, well, yeah. If all the choices are locked behind... If all of a character that makes them bearable, if all the character's development is locked behind what sure you can get without paywall, well, without paying for it, but if it's locked behind something that you have to put a tedious amount of time and effort into, it's not like some choices where, let's say, in Folklore Manor, I grinded rubies for the first time to have some more, well, to choose some of the premium choices with Sora. Because the development that Sora went through in the story was really bringing me closer to the character, and I wanted to spend the rubies on getting closer to Sora. But at the same time, that is a really good example of how to implement the ruby system. Whereas what they did with Isla Isla, no, it's not good at all. The premium choices are supposed to bring you closer to the character of your choice, more so than you would be without. No, sorry. The premium choices are supposed to bring you closer to a character of your choice, but that doesn't mean that you wouldn't normally. It just means you're doing it at a faster pace sometimes. But like I said before, walking all the characters' development behind what can be considered as a paywall to some, it's not a good idea. It makes the character completely unbearable to all those who don't want to use rubies on her and who want to save their rubies. And yeah, it can be extremely annoying. Just dealing with her throughout the entire story. Yes, I know, she was raised to hate humans, but that's what character development is for. They're supposed to change from who they were at the beginning of the story. And that doesn't happen with Isla unless you use the premium choices, like I said, until the final chapter. You know, the chapter where you choose which girl you want? Seriously, it's just not a good way to design a character. I'm sorry, Genius. You've made several amazing, brilliant characters, but Isla is probably the worst example of character designing that you've done. Now, I know I said Alice is the worst character, but at the same time, while I do believe Alice is the worst character, at least she warms up to you without the premium choices. So in my opinion, that is a better use of the character, I guess is the best way I could put it. Or, well, at least Alice goes through development without premium choices, even if she's still more unlikable by the end. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry if I was confusing anyone. But yeah, bottom line is, Isla was ruined because all of the choices, the only way that she would warm up to you, because she's a tsundere character, is through premium choices in the last chapter where you choose your girl. And like I said, that is not a good design. As Saint Sonia may call it, it's a flawed design. If you get the joke, then leave it in the comments or something. You can, I guess, if you know me personally, then you can message me on one of my socials or something. But yeah, basically, what I'm saying is, the ruby system is always going to be flawed, no matter what. But making it to where the rubies are the only way to get a certain character you want to warm up to you, to actually warm up to you and for you to get closer to them, making that the only way possible is not good design. It is a fatal flaw in My Marmalade Girlfriend, and the main reason, if not the only reason, why Isla is such an unlikable, spoiled brat throughout the entire story, other than the fact that she was raised to hate humans and given everything she wants because she's a princess. So, of course, there will be some without that, but that's what character development is for. And the character development that makes her realize, oh, I should not be listening to what they say. Humans are actually much better. It all goes through premium choices. And that, I'm sorry for reiterating and repeating the same thing several times over and over, but I cannot say it enough. Locking everything behind a premium choice, locking all of a character's development behind a premium choice option, is a fatal flaw in any game. I don't care what you say. That's just the way it is. If you can't make a character enjoyable normally, that makes it sound like they couldn't have made her enjoyable. If you can't make a character, if you want to make a character enjoyable, then don't make all the things that get the player closer to the character put behind what is what can be considered a paywall. That is the one game that I've noticed Genius has done that on, where they've gutted the development of a character for just so they could get more premium choices. And I really hope I don't see that side of Genius again. I have not seen it in any games that I've played that came after My Mermaid Girlfriend, nor before. So I think that was a one and done with Genius, and that they have gotten the message from critics that, yeah, that it was not such a good decision to lock everything behind a paywall of premium choices when it comes to the development of Isla. Anyways, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to me ramble on for 10 minutes, reiterating the same point over and over continuously about why Isla is not a good character in My Mermaid Girlfriend. This has been Typhlosion787, and I'm out of the house. Bye.